Good morning, everyone. Now I'm back again, and I see this piece of news where Mr. Golden was over by West St Thomas. To I see it was a 2-night visit in St Thomas. So in the paper, I'm gonna read what I saw. So please just listen up. Yes, and thank you. This is what he says. Thank you, West St. Thomas. We are happy to stand with CDE Hubert Williams as we launched his campaign for real representation and progress. Your energy and support prove that people's time is now. Onward to victory. That was Mr. Golden's speech there. And you're going to see where other, members of parliament giving their speech and everything. It's so nice to see how these people, they are cooperating, they are working together, they are going out for the people, they are meeting the people, they are greeting the people, and listening to them are it's so refreshing, it's so refreshing. And guys, you're gonna hear when they're talking they're gonna do for the country, and and every little thing. So at the end of this note, you will hear whatever, they are.
Let me tell you something. Tonight I want to lay house at Canada. We have about 25 minutes to lay out at Canada. But sometimes you have to talk to your people and make them understand where you're going at time. Let them understand that you choose freedom over fear. And no guy, no boy can't interfere it. Well, on, man. But there's no family here. No family here. And I always have a statement. But let me tell you something. Me are one politician with harmless boast and brag about my revivalism. I'm going to fear the time of it. Everyone will know. So let me tell you something. I am fearless because David said, when I'm in fear, I trust God. So I will never from this. No. We will fix the situation. Open and see the body. And see the body start going. They will come down to the block. Down in the yards and land with them. Open the man's plane. And we're going to fix the onion business. Because let me tell you something. St. Thomas is a natural habitat for onions. But you are the biggest enemy for onions. The biggest enemy is our member of parliament. Out of the 8 companies that import onion, the most onion in Jamaica, 5 of those entities belong to the member of parliament. And if you don't believe it, and you want to turn that vote, tell them to do it. And one more task before I wrap up the proceedings tonight. And this is a formality, one thing very important formality. And it is to present to you the candidate. Comrade of Western St Thomas. It is a great honor and a pleasure to I, Mark Golden, President of the People's National Party, to present to you the Comrades of Western St Thomas, your candidate for the next general elections to come in Jamaica. And I give to you, Hubert Williams. Power to the people. Power to the people. And one more task. Get ready.
Evening comments. This is my second night in a row that I'm here in the parish of St. Thomas. Last night we were way over in Barking Lodge, where Comrade Rose spent the entire day along with Fitz Jackson and Fenton Ferguson and myself, and we had a wonderful time. And we know that Eastern St. Thomas is safe. Tonight we are here to give similar support to our brother and friend, Comrade Hubert Williams. And party leader, there are some people in the West who are boasting about the performance that is expected of the West. And I want to hear you say, evening comments. Is energy, the high cost of electricity. And I'm so happy that our party leader, Julian, set out what the next PNP administration is going to do. We have done it before, and we'll do it again. When we left office in 2016, the price of electricity was between 23 and 26 US cents per kilowatt hour. Today, under the JP government, the price of electricity has gone up to over 40 US cents per kilowatt hour. And they are talking about prosperity. People are suffering. Businesses are suffering. The reason why the economy isn't growing is because also the price of electricity. Because the higher the price of electricity, the more expensive the goods that you buy, the service is energy. And we have created an agency to deliver that. And under this government, that agency has stopped. We are going to restore rural electrification. We are going to make sure that we are able to, in every nook and cranny of Jamaica, provide electricity for people. Electricity is a right and not a privilege. So as we look forward to a new PNP administration with a Prime Minister in Mark Julian, we are looking forward to greater progress. We are looking forward to greater growth in our economy. We are looking forward to giving you, in terms of energy, the power that you deserve. Comrades, good to be here. I am enjoying the feel in St. Thomas, and we are looking forward to that day when it will be Western St. Thomas, when it will be Eastern St. Thomas. And we are
here have a mission and a responsibility to get Comrade Willie elected as your member of parliament. We have to ensure that we do the enumeration. The next list which comes out on May 31st, who can tell me the cut-off date?
March 31.
March 31st. So we have tomorrow Monday. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the office opening on Saturday, and then you have the following Monday. So we basically have 7 days to add people to the next voters list. So when you leave here, I want you to go home, and I want you to ask, no, do it now. Is everybody in your house who is PNP enumerated? Here have a mission and a responsibility. Ethics will become not just what we talk, but part and parcel of how Comrade Golden leads and how all of us will lead. And he is going to reintroduce a program where values and attitudes are at the heart and soul of everything we do. So those are the 5 East comrades. More to remember it. So when you go out there and canvass, you have an argument for the people. PNP have plans, we have ideas of how we make Jamaica a better place, not just for some people, but for every single Jamaican. So you have a task to go out there, do the organizational work, Make sure you finish your canvas. Make sure you have your PMP list. Make sure you do your enumeration. In this constituency, in East St Thomas, in every single constituency. So whenever the man call the election, we know ethics will be. Budget presentation last week, we presented a series of proposals as to how we want to take Jamaica forward. It must be grounded in ethics. That means righteousness in how we live with each other, inspired by God. Too much corruption in the country. And you in Western St Thomas know a lot about that because you have been experiencing under the regime in which you have been held. Comrades and friends, it's time to get rid of those things from our politics in the country. It's time to ensure that the people can have trust and confidence in the leadership of the country. That the resources of the people entrusted to the elected officials are used for the benefit of the people and the people only, and not for friend and company. So ethics is a critical part of the next PMP government. And we're going to work with the churches and we're going to work with civil society to roll out a values and attitudes program, not directed by us as the politicians, but by the wise heads who everybody knows don't really partial when it comes to the politics and they're just thinking about the people of Jamaica and they're considered this as a progressive movement to a better place in terms of values and attitudes in the country. Comrades, the housing situation in Jamaica is in a very bad place. Affordable housing is not accessible to the people. There have been a construction move, budget presentation to save for a deposit, and they don't fall within the 3500 bracket, but they will want them house. We will allow them to go into the house as a tenant, and then a portion of their rent will go towards the deposit fund. And once the deposit fund reaches the necessary amount, it will pay down their deposit, and they can draw down the mortgage and buy the house and become an owner of their own house. That is the kind of planning we have for the people of Jamaica. So, comrades, when it comes to labor relations, this contract work device that is out there in the economy, sometimes it is being used in an abusive way to keep people on recurring short-term contracts, and they can't get any benefits under the employment law. They can't get holiday pay when they get tech leave. They don't have several benefits that proper employees under the law of the land are supposed to have. We are going to bring legislation to end that and ensure that all workers who are really employees in the country, whatever the contractual device that the employer may use, must be treated as an employer and have their full rights that we have struggled for over the centuries to make sure that every Jamaican worker should have. So the next PMP government is going to be a government of liberation for the people. It's going to be a government of empowerment for the people. It is going to be a government of upliftment for the people. Julian spoke about our aid to save for a deposit, and they don't fall within the bureaucracy of the country and make sure the system is efficient and user-friendly and get rid of the rules that are out of date and frustrate people and the processes that no longer fit for purpose and get in the way of progress. We will fix those things. I am going to chair the task force with responsibility for that. I am going to chair it myself because I have the skill set to make that happen. So people, it's important how we get enumerated to the front and the voters list and we're not to vote for the PMP. If you know anybody out there who's a PMP-minded person who tends to say, yeah, they like Mark, and they love the plans, and they love the team, and they think we can deliver for Jamaica, and they're not on the voters list, please make sure they get enumerated by next week, Monday, so that they can be on the voters list that will be published at the end of May. Because there's a good chance that that will be the voters list that will vote on in the next election. So, dear friends, Hubert Williams is stepping forward as your candidate in the next general elections. We know the opponent you're up against. We know the way he plays his politics. But what? We are the People's National Party workers and warriors, and we will stand firm and deliver the victory for the People's National Party. After so many years, this is the time we can make Congress. Are you ready? Comrades, I want to hear from you. Are you ready for Hubert Williams? Are you ready for the People's National Party? Are you ready for the victory in the next election? The comrades, they sound like we're ready, and we are ready. So let us march forward together. Time come, comrades. Time come. Victory is ours. God bless you all. Friends, it's so vital to St. Thomas. The round robin, the fish fry, even the setup them can run the right way. And the next People's National Party government is identifying the creative and the cultural industries as a vehicle for growth in this country. And it starts with the grassroots entertainment sector, of which he spoke. Right now we are assisting where some of the arbitrary things can play. And people can find that their party get locked down and they don't have no justice in it. And the system effective the permits is not transparent. And so it's a system of abuse. We want to change that as the next People's National Party government. We want to make sure everybody knows where they stand and how they can get their permit. And it's accessible and it's fair and just in how it's delivered. Because the economy of the people of St. Thomas, it will benefit tremendously from being able to enjoy that sector growing and flourishing the way it should. It's so vital.
So let me tell you something. When these members of Parliament, anybody more enough to left them behind and where when they come back, the whole flood out. Because remember, I am the performance art. I know how to get things done. And I will solve the water problem here in Western St. Thomas once and for all. The big thing for us is agriculture and agriculture processing. Or they call it agro-processing. And that's not really. Let me tell you something. How we going to fix agriculture in this parish called St. Thomas? The first thing we have to do is look at those coffee farmers who's getting only $10,000 for coffee. And it is wicked Jamaica Labour Party government. And they have a lazy MP who's not saying nothing about it. We're going to fix that. When people leave office in 2016, coffee price was ranging. So let me tell you something. First, let me say something here. We must rebuild St. Thomas. We must rebuild Western St. Thomas. And there's a way to it. Because the present situation can't continue. We cannot limit our vision based on our present situation. When I become member of Parliament, what our local economy will look like? First thing we're going to start off with is to ensure that our people have running water, potable water. And let me say this. St. Thomas sits on the biggest body of fresh water in Jamaica. But 80% of St. Thomas don't have consistent water in the pipeline. If they are not here, they'll ask what can go so. First, let me say so. From this MP come here, no industry, no sector has improved. No area bigger. The only sector will get bigger since this MP there. And still around.
Now we see this time is Julian Robinson. No, this is the headline that I've seen. MP Robinson warns of potential industrial action by reckless public sector unions. So you guys will hear what Mr. Robinson is talking about in his piece of video. Thanks again.
I want to say something on the state of the public sector. I'm sensing a high level of restiveness among public sector unions. And that stems primarily from an agreement that was signed between the government and the Jamaica Confederation of Trade Unions for the payment of outstanding increments as of April 1st. And the unions have put the government on notice that if those payments are not made, we may have industrial action. So I want to make an appeal to the government and in particular to the Minister of Finance that those payments must be made, or else we may go into a situation where from the beginning of April, we have industrial action on our side. One of the main issues the unions have is that the government commits to something and then doesn't follow through. And in this particular case, there is an agreement signed with the Confederation and they expect the payments as of April 1st. The minister said that monies have been budgeted for in the upcoming budget. So I'm appealing to the government, ensure that those payments are made on time so that the public sector doesn't suffer from industrial action. There was a notice sent out by the president of the Jamaica Civil Service Association because there were supposed to be meetings which have been put off. No new dates have been set for those meetings. And they have indicated that if those meetings are not held and the agreements not upheld, we may have industrial action. And we don't want that. It would be severely disruptive to the entire economy because, health services, teaching services, all of those services are likely to be affected if this is not honored. So my appeal is for the government to honor it, pay the 3 years of outstanding increments so that we can have industrial harmony in the country. Quite frankly, I think time is up for the Labour Party. People want a new direction, they want new leadership. Mark Golden is here with a team to provide that, and we are ready to give the leadership to the country so that we can lift the quality of life for all Jamaicans, not just a few.
Now, this is so embarrassing. You're listening to Hubert Williams in Parliament in the budget debate. It sounds so stupid here. This big woman sounds like a big comic car, some cartoons or something. The paper said Finance Minister defends Pro Box owners amid budget debate clash. Guys, you will hear what she was saying and tell me if what she said makes sense. It sounds so stupid and human sound like she's sick. Never wonder if God Jesus. Never wonder. It look like say, don't wonder why my man did say like Zapantan is like when they go in and they get the water when they drink it, I must turn them in an idiot. Because big member of parliament, you then go it's so this piece sound childish, picnish. Me hear infant picnic reason more sensible. So you guys will hear what she was saying in her piece of stupidness, Macaulay.
Let me caution the opposition and their supporters about how they talk about Pro Box. Currently, there are 23,423 Pro Box vehicle owners in Jamaica. So be very careful that you don't disrespect Pro Box. Be very careful. Be very careful. Be very careful that you don't disrespect Pro Box, which is made by Toyota, the largest car manufacturer in the world.
Minister, it would appear that the members would like to be here until 9 o'clock tonight.
Let me caution.
At the end of this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and drop a comment. Thank you. No, I see Dr. Horton, Andre Horton, speaking out for the people of Bouge Hill. With them now, they're having this great water problem for over 10 years. And over 10 years, they have been having this water problem. And guess what the funny thing? They have water, you know. Can you guess where he's going to show you the tank? Where they have the tank and they have water. But the people of the community have to be buying water. And they have the tank there with water because what they don't have any pump to pump the water to the people, you know. So you're gonna hear in the video where he's talking, and you know he needs help for the people of Bouge. You know, they are going all out, you know, seeking help for the people, for Jamaican people. And I pray and I wish that, you know, they could get the help that they need, because water is life. And we can't live without water. Everything you do, you need water. You need water to bathe, water to brush your teeth, water to wash your hands, you need water to do everything. It might sound simple, but water is one of the main source right now. So, you know, you're going to hear when he's giving his, you know, his plea, he put in his plea for the people of Bouge. So thank you for listening.
Hey guys, what's up? We're inside the Bouge Hill community. What you're looking at behind me right there is a water tank. This water tank used to service the community with water. It still has water in it. All they need is a pump to pump the water to their residents. And for over 10 years, they have been without water because the government has decided to fix the water tank and have been making a lot of promises. The people are fed up, disgruntled. All of them have tanks, all of them have to buy truck water, and it's getting very expensive. Things like these we have to change. Simple fixes like these, we have to change them. And that is why time has come for a new direction, a new government. Let us bring in the people who care about us. Let us do what is right. Have a great day, guys, and we'll be keeping up with you. Blessings every time.